y'all, guys, gals, theys, and gays, and welcome back to my channel. And welcome to an entirely different video than I was planning on filming today. The time has come, the season is nigh as the seasons change, and it's time for me to do another declutter. We have already decluttered on this channel. I will leave those linked down below for everyone interested in seeing. It's been probably about a year at this point since those, and this has been a really good year of really finding out what I like, what I want, who I am. While I realize that I'm going to be a continuously mobilizing individual, I feel pretty confident in who I am. And so taking that into the clothing that I already own and what I want to bring in, I've got to go through some of these categories where I know I've got what I like and I'm not going to wear what I don't. Regardless of how cool or nifty, it's just not gonna happen, and I need to find that lovely between fabulous and comfortable. I'm planning on going into a low buy in 2026, so I think it'll be good to go into that with a fresh slate, knowing what I like, focusing on anything new that I bring into my wardrobe as it being a very calculated, very researched piece that will benefit me and my mental health when it comes to decorating the flesh prison. Healing my relationship with my body and with my stance as a once hyper consumist. I don't know if I'm going to be trying anything on tonight. It's actually at the end of the day, and it definitely won't be any pants, because if I'm trying anything on to look and see how it fits, I don't want to be doing that at the end of the day. But I'm going to go through my pants and do a quick round of things that I know I don't even have to try them on. I wear them. They are go-to. I know what I wear them with. And then I will also be going through skirts, because again, that's a section that I know what I like. I know what shapes I like. I know what colors, how the fit is. So it'll be really easy to eliminate anything that's I'm just not vibing with on my body. I know I have a lot of black ones to try on. So let's start with the pants. Just all of this right here. I've got skirts hanging here. These ones are all keeps. And then this is all pants as well, and there's just realistically it's just too much to rotate through. I have too much fatigue. Again, I know what I like, and I just want to clear away all the clothing brain fog I've got. Starting off with these, I actually just thrifted these at Salvation Army a little bit ago. These amazing, fantastic tan khaki cargo capri high waters. I've been looking for something like this for the past 4 months, so these are a very obvious keep. Same with this pair of No Boundaries brown corduroy flares, boot cut. A pair of Old Navy, I'm not sure if these are flares or boot cut, size 13. I know how these fit and look like. I absolutely love these denim capris. This was another something that I was looking for on the hunt for quite some time. Very happy with these. Absolutely love them. Unfortunately, this next pair I'm gonna have to let go, as much as I love the fact that they are stretchy faux corduroy boot cut little teeny weeny flare in just the absolute perfect fall color. These are a 14, and I am gluten intolerant, and since going completely entirely gluten free, I have lost weight as well as just lost whatever, and I'm also the least dysmorphic I've ever felt in my body, and realistically I am a size 10, and it makes me sad, but they're just too big. And when my mom and I do any kind of donating, our two favorite places are our food bank thrift store in town, and there's another thrift store near us that they do service dogs for disabled people. The funds from their store go towards that. They also support their local drag community. So anything like that will be going to them. Another very, very sad and unfortunate is this amazing would-be perfect Gap jean size 12 denim skirt, it just looks too big. It's not only does it not fit the way I would like, it just looks too big. This is the first pair I'm gonna have put in the try on. This is just a pair of boot cut ones from Walmart. They're a 10, but if I remember, they might be a little bit tight, and if it's not gonna fit just so, I'm not gonna wear it. However, also with that, I have this wonderful Gap size 10 in a lovely khaki green. Actually got this at the same thrift store that I got that one out. So there is hope. Another one's out there, but keeping this one. Next are this pair of like joggers type slack plaid pants. It's brown and kind of a dark gray, which I love the brown. I'm not huge on the dark gray. I'm gonna have to put these in the try on just to see how they fit and how I would style them, because haven't worn them out since the last declutter, which probably should say something, but let me get through the pile first. Keeping these, actually got these, my mother bought me these at Walmart several years ago, and if I knew how much I was gonna like them, I would have asked her to buy. I don't shop firsthand anymore, but if I had these in 12 pairs, I would never not be wearing them. 2 pairs of black boot cut pants for work. They may be seen in styling. These are just a pair of pants I wear at least 2 to 3 times a week. Another pair that I'm gonna have to try on are these men's Eddie Bauer. They're a 35-30, which typically I used to be a 34, but I think I'm closer to a 32, 33. I really like these pants. They're really nice quality. Gonna have to try them on with a couple different tops to see how I would style them and if I do like the way they fit. And then this pair here I got at, I think, Clothes Mentor or Marshall's. I can't tell you when. I mean, if that doesn't tell you, but I love the color here. And I've seen these kind of pants styled. This is going to be a try on, as I do think they would look very cute with that boot. Last of the stack on top, I have these ones from White House Black Market that I got, I think, at Goodwill. Really love these. I am a super big fan of my denim, regardless of being vintage or not. When I love my denim, I love my denim. Absolutely love these. Super excited to style them for fall. These perfect, like, high water, whatever this cut cargo. Oh, absolutely love these. However, this pair of high-rise boot cut, which I love the boot cut. I love the wash, the stretch this has on it. It's a 29, which I am not. I may have been at some point and squeezed myself into these, but they're just not comfortable. And again, if it's squeezing me and I have to think about it, makes me think about it while I'm moving, not gonna wear it. Another pair of denim that I really love is the Luscious Curvy Fit. Not quite a capri, they're just a little bit shorter, so I don't know if that's a capri or a pedal pusher or who knows. I was very, very excited to find these secondhand as well, thrifted. This is a skirt, but this is definitely an automatic keep. It's one of my gorgeous flowy ones from Mingle London. I know for a fact that I really love this pair of pants here, but it has a tear, a wear here, and I need to find out if that can be fixed, because if it can, which it probably should, I really, really like these. I bought them at Clothes Mentor without realizing that had happened, but I do really love how these look. And these 2 corduroy pairs are going to have to be a try on. I really like them, but now that I know more about my body shape and how I like to structure outfits and play with structure and shape and fit, I think I'll better be able to tell how I would wear these and want them to look on my body. And I just gotta find out if the physical connects with what I've got in mind in my brain. And this is where things get a little tricky, because this is all from a drawer that I had filled that is out of sight, out of mind. But the majority of these I have not put near on my body to actually wear. since putting them in that drawer. So let's see if we can be realistic. Got these amazing Hello Kitty fucking parachute pants thing that were made for someone who is definitely not my height. I know this should probably be an automatic. You haven't used it. You're probably not going to wear it, but I'm going to put it in the try-on pile just so I can see what I come up with. I think these ones I'm just going to be taking the initiative and decluttering these. I will get rid of this pair. I will keep this pair for the plaid loving whatever in me. I know I really like the way this one fits. This was the first pair I got of those in that round when I was still heavily buying fast fashion from, I believe these were Hot Topic. Another pair just in purple. They're going to go as well. I then have these basically same as that brown and gray plaid pair of joggers. These are the exact same type of situation, but with yellow plaid, yellow tartan. I'm gonna put this in with the try on to see. This pair of pants is for one particular cosplay that I do, although I think they're an extra large, so I'm gonna need to try these on and see if there's something that I'm willing to see how much it would cost to take in or have my mom take in, my sister-in-law, if it's worth the headache to wear once a year. And this pair here, I think I actually need to, what size is this? I'm trying to remember if these were tight when I put them away. So this is going to be on the try on because I do absolutely love that print, and seeing a lot of stuff that I have, I think would go real swell with that. Then I have another pair of denim, but a pair of denim that I like the wash, but it's a pretty This isn't an ultra skinny, but it's a pretty skinny leg. And if there's one thing I've learned about myself is that I am not, although having worn them to within an inch of my life all through my teens and early 20s, I am in fact not a skinny jean person. So I'm not even going to try these on. I need to be realistic with myself, and I am not a skinny jeans. I'm just not. I don't like the way it looks. There's no way I will style these in a way that I will like them. Then another pair of yellow plaid, amazing fan tucking fastic trip pants, which I have gone down. This is, I think, the last remaining pair. I would love, I don't know if I just need to try to sell these, sell them to whatever, and then try to buy a pair of brown trip pants. Because as much as I believe in yellow plaid superiority, it's just, I don't know if I'm just not cool enough. I'm not fashion savvy enough to be able to style these in a way that's realistic and I feel comfortable in my day-to-day. I'm gonna put them in my try-on and see what happens. Keeping these shorts because they're comfy, cozy, and perfect for those horrible hot summer days. And my girlfriend says they give me real, these ones and these ones give me real Laura Croft vibes. So if that doesn't mean anything, I don't know what does. Like I said, I love me some denim. I really love these pants. They're very comfortable. I need to pull them out and style them more with different types of shoes. Same with these. I love these green ones. I've been looking for a pair of this kind of relaxed corduroy pant. These have got, I should do some DIY fixing. They're real roached out in the knees, but I would love to find a pair of these in brown. Love both of them. A pair I remember keeping. These are a high-rise skinny. I remember styling these and liking them. It might have even been in the only styling video I have. It was this and a real oversized sweater and a pair of chunky, honky Doc Marten boots. But they're a 13? I will try these on and see what I was thinking and what my brain thinks now. Don't have to think about these. I absolutely love these. Nice, stretchy, dark boot cut. These as well are also keepers. Yes, these ones here. That nice boot cut, straight leg, maybe boot cut. I love how I act like I know what I'm talking about. This right here is something that I absolutely love. Is it filming? Yes. That I absolutely love because it's a fucking skort. And if I could have this in brown, in green, in a myriad of however, whatever. The only problem I have with it is this zipper. One of my big pet peeves of how I like clothing to be and to lay is this zipper comes down while you wear it. And while you don't necessarily notice it, it's pretty annoying, but I absolutely love how it looks. I'm going to see how complicated it would be because my mother knows how to sew. I need to learn how to do this anyway so I can be a sustainable baddie. I really, really love this, and I want to try doing something about it myself before I'm just like, oh, pass it on. I want to try to be resourceful. And these, I know I love. These were quite a few years ago from Walmart. And while they are a little big and don't fit quite as snug as I like them up here, I wear them with a baby doll or one of my long tank tops coming down and then something a little higher, and I still love them because they are flared, they are beautiful, and they have butterflies all over them. Makes me lose my mind every single time. And they're also very, very stretchy. If there is one thing that I've learned about myself, it is that I love these tones and some good either real or fake corduroy. I'm an absolute slut for both. And one of my absolute favorite, fantastic thrift finds in North Carolina, visiting my brother. If I can, I will leave the vlog down below. I love these. These are a 36, but a small 36. They do fit more like a true 35, 32. I love where these sit. I love these pants. It is getting cold enough and I yearn to wear them. And I have this pair of chaps. Are these men's or women's? I think these are women's. They've got a little bit of stretch to them. I'm gonna have to try these on for me to really know how they look and feel. I think I feel very promising about these, but I may have thrifted them before the season drastically changed because this is definitely in the drawer of cannot wear right now, but could wear to work. Next up is another fast fashion pair from Walmart. If you are on a budget, they have some really great options, honestly. Nice brown fake corduroy. Love these. Can wear them to work now. The season is shifting. And I'm pretty sure it's the same with these St. John's Easy Fit 34s. I know I thrifted these, I think, at the Salvation Army. Instead of putting these in the try-on, because I know this is a shape and silhouette that I like, I'm going to pull this pair into styling work outfits is a video I'm going to be working on, showing you guys what I would look like just when I go to work, because I can be a little bit styled, but not like all Buffy the Vampire Slayer every day. And like I said, we have been in the 70s, which when you're in the 90s, I mean, even the 80s, when you're in the 90s, even the 80s feels, manageable, but the 70s. So I'm going to start pulling these in for that kind of rotation. And then this pair, which I remember being so excited about when I thrifted. These are just a pair of contemporary Old Navy made in Indonesia. It's kind of khaki, whatever. It's kind of like a worker pant. I have no idea. I remember it looking so good. So this is going to be a try on. We've actually managed to make it through all the pants that aren't my in-work clothing pants that I'm not even going to bother digging out. I wear those for work. Besides the black ones, I have a green pair that I wear for work and as just like fancy clothing as well as these that I'm wearing. This is another one years ago, got from Walmart for the amount that I paid for these, for how many years I've had them and the wear that they have. I would have bought 10 of them. But it's late. I'm going to go eat dinner. I'm going to go fuss with my kitties. And then if I'm feeling it, I'll go through the skirts, go through what I'm keeping, what I'm not. And then at the end of all that, I will try everything on. Don't know if it'll be on camera or if I'm just going to try them on and then be like, these are the ones I decided yes, these are the ones I decided no. But seeing how many pants I'm keeping that I know I love and enjoy on my body, I feel like this is the right choice we've made to really focus on what we know, what we like, what we wear, and just, yeah, good positive, getting rid of that brain fatigue, that what is it, the choice paralyzation, when you have too many things and you're like, I have so many things, but I don't know what to try, what to use. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the next day. Today I'm going to be speed running through my skirts and just picking the ones that I know for a fact that I want. I do have ones that I haven't worn in a fair amount of time. I am hoping to have this organized to where I can access everything. There are kind of corners in there that are a little difficult to get, and that's where some of my skirts were hiding out. Thankfully, my boss is pretty chill for the way that I dress at work, so we're just gonna go through these skirts and then it'll be time to try things on and really be having that come to Jesus moment about being honest with myself and what I know I will wear on my body. Easy to say that all of these are staying. This is some green skirts going on here. I love green. I really like all of these, although the shorter ones are not work appropriate, but ones like this is. I love all of these. Same with the selection of brown ones, although this is actually a pair of like culottes. If I could find more like that. Again, long brown, long brown, long. And then this one that I am very excited. Recently thrifted this in the perfect size 10, but love all of these. And last on these hangers, I've got black with color and more in the brown category. Like I said, we're just going through this real quick. This is a keep. This one is a keep. I love this one, although it does have starting to get a teeny weeny little hole right there. So if any of y'all have any insight as to how to maybe fix that, I will reach out to my sister-in-law because she is a fantastic sewing person, but I really want to fix my clothes rather than being despaired that it has that, which makes it unwearable. Absolutely love this one. Another absolute keep. I actually stole this one from my mother when she was doing a declutter. It is just beyond fabulous. This one I really like. It's got this beautiful blue and some purple florals going on there. You have to wear a slip under it because it's very clingy, staticky polyester. So I'm gonna pull this one into a style rotation. I'm thinking about making videos about that. This one, absolute will always keep. Amazing. A beautiful sort of midi velvet. Very excited to wear this one as the season continues to cool down. This one you can pry from my cold dead hands. I got this one, gosh, at least 12 years ago at like a boho hippie shop in outside shopping mall in Maine when my brother and his family lived there. Only thing is, I would like to maybe do a different zipper. I wore this going to the Smithsonian with my friend and I had a tank top that covered it, but I spent the whole time zipping up that zipper. But this is 110% worth putting money into to have it be a bit, just because if I could get this in a brown, in a blue, in a green, fuck me up. Absolute keep. One of the only blue skirts that I have. Another absolute super freaking favorite. Have worn this one in so many different ways. Absolute freaking favorite. And then this one, which is kind of a thicker material, so I didn't wear it much when it was hotter, but again, this is a perfect skirt for work as well as just being a perfect skirt to begin with. It's got a little bit of black, which I am starting to wear black a little bit more as an accent color, so really just, oh, I love my skirts, the marriage of my femme and androgyny and in between and non-binary is ready to explode into its fullness in the cooler months. Then I've got these two brown ones, which are gonna have to be in the try-on just because I'm not sure how they are in the waist department. They're both absolutely, totally, completely right up my alley, though I definitely have plenty of maxi broomstick style skirts. This one is kind of like a crushed cotton, and then this one is almost like a faux suede feeling fabric. But these I'm gonna have to try on and see how they fit. And next, the ones that were hiding over there, I have got 8 black skirts. And as someone who doesn't wear black nearly as much as I used to, though would like to have the option, this really is gonna have to come down to fit and styling. I kind of perused through them and was like, what would I wear with this and this, and looking at my wardrobe, but I think some of these are gonna have to be try on and fit, so let's just bring down, I don't need 8 black skirts. This one is a keep. This is my one from Minga London. I have this in the brown and the green. I would love to find it in the green tie-dye in my size, which probably isn't gonna happen. This one, if I'm gonna keep a black skirt, it's gonna be this one. I mean, just look at the frilly little whatever the flip this is, this pixie handkerchief. If I could find this in brown and green, I'd lose my mind. So I know that I'm taking these. This one is going to be in a styling myself as my Buffy the Vampire Slayer OC. Then there's this one, which is nice. It's black, it's flowy. I have a feeling it's going to be very too big on my waist, so this one is going to go. It's not going to fit my mom. She's lost a lot of weight, so it would just fall right off her hips. Next, there are both of these that pretty much look the same and kind of serve the same purpose. I really like the cotton of this one. This one is a bit heavier, a bit drapier. It's got really cute beading detail here, but I think this one, again, with how big that waist is going to be, and even though it's a drawstring, this is a extra large 16-18, and I think of the two, I really like this detail on the front here, and then it's elastic in the back for a real comfortable fit. If I were a fashion girly, then I'd be like styling my skirt as a dress. So I'm gonna say goodbye to this one and keep this one. Then I found this pair of pants that I have held on to for the fact that, that they are really cool, awesome, but they've been sitting in there for how long, and I've just gotta be real with myself. These are just, they're not going to get worn. I'll give them to the thrift, and someone who's looking for something cool and awesome like this can benefit from my shopping addiction. Then the last 2 black skirts is this beautiful 100% cotton from Joel Benedict. It's got a really cool looking tag, and then this one, which is all beautiful and perfect and velvet. I was looking at this one and kind of like it's like a distressed, a washed out black rather than being true black. And I was looking at the things in my wardrobe and I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to be less likely to pick out this one. I'm honestly going to take a moment and throw these ones on to see where they sit on my waist, because that is a very large deciding factor. You're not going to see very well just because of my filming, but I do feel pretty good about how this one fits, and I've got a crushed velvet green top that I think would look immaculate with this. This is a great one for work. I do really like the velvet, so I think I'm gonna hold on to this one. And then I am so torn about this one. It's a really great length. I love the ruffle here at the bottom. It's very comfortable, very stretchy. I like the way it sits against my waist, but again, that color, I don't know, I'm trying to be like oh, what would I wear? But I'm also like, you know, would I wear this if I had it more available to me? Wear this with brown, black and brown. That's a combo that I'm really trying to embrace and enjoy. I think I'm going to pull this one out to specifically wear at work as well as to just style it because I have it. I love it. I love the idea of it, but I need to see how much of a practical application it has in my wardrobe. Then this brown one here, as much as I love it, this is the kind of faux suede one. It's from Coldwater Creek, which is a brand I really love acquiring secondhand, but I feel like I would rather give this to one of the thrift stores and have someone who is larger than me find it and be able to have something nice than me taking the time to, I mean, I have a lot of nice brown skirts that I love, and I think this is just, yeah, no, this one's gonna go. It's definitely not gonna fit my mom. Then this one definitely fits better at my waist. I like it kind of to sit rather than like compress in. I'm not sure if that's neurodivergent. For as long as I've existed, I'm very particular about how things fit and feel on my body, and it's nice, but I've got other brown flowy skirts like this that I think I would just simply reach for more than this one. So even though it does technically fit, I just don't feel in love with this, so this one is gonna go as well. Then I have this one here, which is just a tiered kind of midi, almost maxi skirt, very similar to the Minga London one that I love. And you would think, oh, if it's similar to the Minga London one, then you'd get rid of this one, but I really just like the way this one sits on my waist. I think it's very attractive, and quite honestly, as much as I love the look and the drama of this one, there's a brown one, a brown velour one that I've got my eyes on. I try not to get rid of just to bring back in, but this one I can wear a lot more seasonally, whereas this one is going to be a one season only. And so I think comparatively, this one I'm going to offer up to my mom because it is a really nice skirt. But I think compared to just one like this, I'm not going to reach for this one as much. And there's no point in holding on to it just because it's nice. So I actually ended up having 9 black skirts, and I picked 5, which I feel is a good amount of black to have, especially considering the fact that I don't wear it nearly as much. But again, trying to bring the black and the brown and marrying it with other colors, I feel pretty good about this amount and really having access to them now. I'm gonna suck it up and wear one of them to work. And if I'm really not vibing with the black, then I'm not vibing. But for right now, this is what I have, and I want to wear it and I want to use it. But now let's just go through and suck it up and tackle the pants so I can get this video finished up, and then we can move on to the next section. But let's deal with the pants. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see very well, but I have this really cool pair from Talbot's. They're like this faux velour stretch, so they fit really nice here. I'm not sure how I feel about the fit and the bagginess. I do like a baggy trouser, but I'm not sure how I feel about what I would wear with these. And as much as I think they're cool and they're nifty, just looking at the silhouette they give me, I don't think this is something I'm going to be reaching for, unfortunately, even as cool as they are. This men's pair from Eddie Bauer fit me so nice, and this is a fantastic, like, stretch pair of pants. So, they fit great, but I'm not sure how I feel about just how they look, what I would do with them. I'm gonna pull these into a styling. This is also something that I could wear to work and style for work, so I might include these in that what I wear to work styling video, because I think they would look really cool with my Doc Martens, a tank top, and then a chunky sweater over it. I'm sad, but I'm also kind of happy that these kind of decided for me, because they I would want these to fit like, you know, minimum here, but I prefer them to sit a little higher, and we've just got too much real estate in there. They are cool. They are awesome. They are Hello Kitty parachute, Harajuku, whatever kind of pants, but if it comes to fit, it's just not happening. Then there are this pair of the blue corduroy, again, nice and stretchy. They're a little bit of a high rise, which that's a silhouette that I really enjoy. Then these kind of red, maroon, burgundy ones are basically the same. I really like the way these ones fit, and I really like this red better than this blue. This blue is pretty, but I think I'm gonna offer these ones up to my mom first, because she likes these kind of pants as well, and they'd probably be normal length on her, but I'll pass on these and keep these because I think these would look really cute with a pair of boots like these. Next up is this pair, which I do absolutely adore. This is like, I'm not sure if it's plaid or what, but I love the green. It's got blue and kind of orange. I'm not obsessed with the fit. They're a little looser around here, but I think this is, again, another pant that I could wear to work that I'm gonna try and see how I feel just existing in them before I give them the chop. And then there are these, which another pant. This is the brown and gray plaid. They are like a jogger, so essentially a tapered, not quite as tight skinny jean, which is not my favorite silhouette on me. Maybe if they were true brown and not kind of that softer gray. I am not feeling any kind of like amazingly, oh yes, I could wear this with that and that and that and thus and such. So I think these ones are gonna have to go. Then second verse, same as the first in fit. These are really comfortable. These are a men's, I think, medium. And again, they're just like a jogger style. I love the yellow plaid. I just don't think I have enough in my wardrobe to make this a versatile enough piece for me to wear. It's not a level of like, oh, it's too loud or it's too whatever. I just really want my wardrobe to work for me and what I like to wear, and I just don't see myself really choosing these, honestly. Next up is this pair of the high-rise skinnies that I wasn't really sure what why, because I remember having these and styling them. I had that big sweater and my big chunky Doc Martens, but I feel like I've just got so much other denim that I just really love and are just ride or die for. And these are just sort of okay, so I don't need okay pieces in my wardrobe. Now, these pair of jeans, which are honestly the exact same thing. This is no boundaries, just a boot cut, which I absolutely love the boot cut. I like the way these ones look. They look amazing standing up, but they are, for as stretchy as they are in other areas, the waistband does not have a lot of give, and that's one of my most frustrating, annoying. But I think I'm gonna pull these out with my other denim and be like, you need to wear them, and really decide if they're worth it to hold on, because I like having a nice amount of denim, but really ask myself, are they worth it for the waistband, and wear them in a couple different environments and see how I feel before I decide to get rid of them or keep them, because they look really nice. I've worn them multiple times and they look really good. I love the boot cut. Then there's this pair, which is kind of a very wide leg cargo, almost in this kind of olive green color, which they're very comfortable in the waistband, all elasticized. I love the big chunky button here. However, for as cool as they look and as they are, I just kind of with pants, kind of with all of this, I know what I like. I like boot cut, I like flares, I like capris, I like pedal pushers, and these kind of aren't hitting any of those marks. So even though these are a more recent purchase within the past 6 months, I think I got caught up in finding them and they are really cool, but I just don't see them having, again, a large amount of practicality in my wardrobe, considering how many pairs of pants I do have and use and love and wear. I'm so torn because I love this pair of pants. They're kind of like, they're very stretchy and they're like this velour faux brocade, and they go perfect for a vampire character cosplay Halloween that I have, and I just, oh my stars. They're like a size 14 and I've been averaging about a 10. I mean, I would kind of have to, it wouldn't be, I think, too difficult to do a kind of a nip tuck in the back. I think I'm gonna pull these out and ask Mom how easy that would be. And if it's not, just kind of call it on these and maybe have a mission to find another pair to work, because it's not like I'm dying to wear, you know, I need it tomorrow to wear this very absolute specific thing. And then last but not least is this absolutely amazing pair of Trip bondage pants. I got rid of so many pairs of these in my last declutter. It hurt. It was painful. I love the style. I love the aesthetic of Trip. This is just the yellow plaid supremacy. Look at how you can put all kinds of, put two kittens in here. I've kept these again for that, like, ooh, alternative Halloween. I'll go as a punk, because like if I had these in brown or maybe even green, I would be a lot more inclined to wear them. But the bright yellow, as much as I believe in yellow plaid supremacy, I just don't think these are gonna be it for me. And I can't believe I'm saying this, and I was planning on holding on to them for a little bit longer, but it's just, it's gotta be what it's gotta be. You know, I am feeling so happy, so pleased with myself with the pants that I've selected. They all fit in this set of drawers right here. All of my pants, even my work pants, fit in here. So I feel like we have done a job well done. I feel very happy, very pleased, very just, I feel good about what I've kept. I don't have that decision fatigue. I don't have anything that I'm like, what would I wear it with? How would I wear it? And having them all fit in there and not having a stack of pants up like that, like we started with, I could not be more pleased with the results of this declutter. And on that note, we have reached the end of this portion. If you have made it this far, give yourself a giant gold fucking star. You deserve it for listening to me. God only knows how long at this point, because this has had to have been segments. Hopefully it's not a bajillion hours long, but I am feeling really good about this process. I would rather be known for wearing things repeatedly than having something new every time someone looks at me. I find authenticity in consistency and re-wearing what you have and what you love. So this is the first segment. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing next. Maybe tops. I have a bunch of sweaters in bins that as it gets colder, I will be bringing those in. That'll be a whole lot, a whole test, but we're done. We're good. We made it through this section. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you. And as always, keep it real. Mwah.